More now on a former U.S. sailor accused of supporting terrorism. He allegedly disclosed some classified military secrets about the location of Navy ships and how to attack them. The feds say in emails he also praised the attack on the USS Cole back in 2000. PJ Crowley is a former special assistant to President Clinton for national security. PJ, good to see you.
Hello, Jane.
We should outline the timeline here. It was pre-9/11. It was early in 01, but it was obviously after the Cole explosion, the attack. He used at some points military email. He was on active duty and was giving out this tactical information. So to somebody like me, it sounds pretty shocking. Is it?
Oh, of course. Any time that you have an American citizen, in particular American serviceman, who appears to be acting against the interests of the United States, it is serious. It should be thoroughly investigated, and if prosecuted if appropriate. I think one of the essential aspects here was that it was tactical information. You know, my ship is going from this point to this point to this point. It did happen within months of the USS Cole, and that is serious because, as we remember from October 2001, you had a raft full of explosives, was able to get close enough to the ship to explode it and almost sunk it. So, you know, this would be one of the areas in which a terrorist group could threaten the life, you know, the safety of a ship.
And how would you characterize a guy like this? Would he be a small fish in a larger pond operation? Or is he something along the lines of a lone wolf? Where does he fall?
Well, it would appear to be an isolated case simply because it happened 6 years ago and we haven't seen any trending along the line since. So I thought there should be one important caveat here, and that is that, you know, this individual has communicated with an Islamic website. It remains to be seen exactly what was the nature of the information passed and whether it was something where he had turned formally against the United States or was just a naive and unfortunate, you know, dialogue between himself as a sympathizer to Islamic causes and this group in Britain. So he is innocent until proven otherwise.
You know, 5.5 years after 9/11, I mean, could this happen today, do you think, for somebody who's on active duty using military email, buying jihad videos on the web, that kind of stuff? Is it naive to think that the communications would be more closely monitored today?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a good point in that, you know, this case came to light not because of detection on the ship, but because, you know, this individual and this correspondence was seen in a hard drive that was seized in Britain. I mean, that is one of those complicating factors. Obviously, you know, the military is just as connected and just as dependent on the Internet as average Americans, and that is both a virtue and a vice. There are formal programs within the military to try to make sure that individuals who are on networks are protecting classified information. Sometimes we're able to detect those conversations, but this is, you know, appears to be the results of very good and patient but exhaustive investigation by law enforcement.
PJ Crowley, good to see you. Thank you, PJ.
Okay, Jane.
If you are in the market for a used